Today we've got big updates, bingo, and more. Start the whistling. Hello and welcome to another episode of Coffee Talk.
Hey, is there something new?
Yeah. I am one of your hosts, Matt.
What's the
I'm
news?
joined by my deep
Say
rolling
what
homies,
you
Taryn
want
and
to
Brandon.
say.
Before we get into any of our breaking updates, how's your guys' week been?
Pretty good. I mean, I know you've been on the ropes for the last couple of days.
A little bit, but I'm okay. I've got a little bit of strep throat, but we're getting there. Brandon, how about you?
It has not been bad. I had to work Sunday.
Oh, that sucks.
I know.
You never have to work Sunday. What?
That's-
do you have
It's
another
part.
one
It's
of
part of
those?
our holiday
Oh.
setup for work.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
today's my last day of the year, so
Oh, that's good.
props
That's
for
good,
that.
yeah.
Bad.
Hopefully,
I guess there's
everybody
only 2
had
days
a great holidays and happy New Year's, obviously, with the New Year's episode.
Happy New Year's. I hope you enjoyed the episode. It was a lot of fun.
This is the very first episode of 2026, guys.
Oh, yeah, episode 11. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, guys, last week,
Mhm.
remember, okay, I wrote this out. So last week, maybe a day after recording the podcast, I sent these guys messages. I said, I've got some big news. I was like, hey, got a crazy update, major developments.
Okay.
And go ahead and view my shared screen.
Yep. I got it.
Is it on the press conference?
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully you can hear this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Okay.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Guys, we fucking got him, okay? Head to Discord.
All right.
I'm going to upload a file.
A lot of, hey.
I found him, guys. He's there. He's fucking there. He existed. His name is not Rikishi Baron. He doesn't look like a Smash Mouth. He doesn't even look like he enjoys Smash Mouth.
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon. What's the odd that he used AI to generate this image?
Oh,
didn't.
Very high. I can see the pixels.
I have proof that I didn't use AI because I sent him an email.
Oh,
My God.
Ready.
Why?
What's the news? Hey, is there something new? What's the news? Say what you want to say.
Well, you remember what I told you when I learned about him as my cousin who wanted an autograph from him.
Yep.
So I found on that video, or maybe it was another video, I found his email, and it's really simple. I won't dox him, but you can find it. Anybody out there, you could look him up somehow.
Oh, my God.
So I wrote to him with the subject line, autograph. And I said, hello, my name is Matthew Boffman. How are you? I grew up in southern Iowa watching KTVO pretty religiously every morning, and it just so happened you were the sportscaster at the time. In third grade, our class took a field trip to the station down in Kirksville, and before I left, my cousin asked me to get your autograph. I think this was 2004. We had a good day, but you weren't there. Don't feel bad or anything. It didn't burn me too bad back then. But it has been in the back of my mind now for 20 years or so. I know this is a wild request, but is there any way that I could get your autograph, or hell, even just a reply to this email would suffice? You rule, dude. Thanks, Matt. And shortly thereafter, it looks like maybe an hour and 20 minutes go by, I get a response. This was on Christmas, by the way. I sent this out, so maybe some Christmas magic was happening.
Oh, you got a response?
So he replies, yes, I got a response. He says, hey, Matt, thanks so much for the kind note. I hope you're enjoying your holidays. Yes, I'd be happy to send an autograph your way. What's your address? I'm happy to do it and appreciate your efforts to find me. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed your visit to KTVO. All the best. Rishi motherfucking Baron.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, guys.
that is
Wow.
wow.
Man.
Now, the autograph hasn't come in yet.
Oh, my
It's
God.
not in yet.
That's a hell of a Christmas gift, I guess.
Yeah,
That is insane.
I was smiling the whole day, and then the next day I got sick. So maybe they're connected.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my big update. Now I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna pass it over to Taryn for his update, and then we're gonna get into the topic of our show, which is we're making a 2026 bingo card. So Taryn, I'm gonna let you take over.
All right. So if you remember from the last week episode where we talked, where it kind of flew off of a cliff on the last 15 minutes where we talked about Epstein.
Yeah. Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That part.
So if you guys didn't know this, I was kind of like bewildered when I learned this. So you know how Elon started a program like Doge and he was cutting a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So one of the things that they decided to cut with just to save money was Adobe Pro. And that's just because there's Adobe and there's Adobe Pro. And if you don't really know the difference, which I don't blame you because I don't actually use Adobe very much either. There's some functionalities that Adobe has in the Pro section that is excluded from the normal version, which is obvious. That's like the premium tier. One of those functions is the ability to redact things. And this is a very, very important, function, being the government and all, being able to redact things. So what they decided to do, because they didn't want to pay for Adobe Pro, because they didn't have the funding for it, is they used black boxes like in Word, like they just overlaid it onto the Word. That was the way they redacted it, which sounds great, except for the fact that when you highlight the entire document and you put it into Adobe Pro and then you copy it into Notepad, you could see what's underneath those black boxes.
Yeah, I saw this article.
I shit you not. The 119 pages that were in the Epstein or whatever files that were supposed to be redacted has been automatically like revealed because they didn't redact it.
It's so much, and it's not even. You don't need Adobe to do that. You can just export it all as a non-editable PDF or something, right? But they just didn't. It was all like
they just didn't know. I guess
either somebody did it on purpose and they were like, "Yeah, fuck these guys," or they just didn't know.
Wildly
of,
incompetent.
Yes,
middle-aged, wildly technologically incompetent people.
Which, I mean, a lot of it was supposed to be transparent anyways, but the fact that they were incompetent and not knowing how to redact something is pretty wild.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So that was my big update for the Adobe story with Epstein.
I have honestly done the same shit at work, modifying some of our paperwork files. Not to get too deep into my work, but yeah.
Yeah.
I just got lazy.
I just thought it was like insane that they were just overlaying black boxes onto the words.
Yeah, I think you highlight it and then you right click and then I think you can
black paint or whatever on the
or something. No, it's up at the top.
Yeah.
You just hit highlight.
Mm-hmm.
See what they should have done was they should have just highlighted the text and changed the text color to white.
Oh yeah, that's the.
I don't think that would work either.
That's cooler though. I don't know. Just got a bunch of blank spaces.
Yeah,
that's funny.
But that's like my update for the last week episode since that went off of a cliff.
Yeah, it's not. So it turns out all the files, even though they're inadequate, I think the 119 are still missed. They just weren't included in the release.
Yeah.
But all the stuff that was redacted, or almost all of it that was redacted, can be viewed.
Yeah.
In a total blunder, or a total gift.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a gift. It's nice. We enjoy it.
Yep. Speaking of updates, do you guys have your bingo cards ready for 2026?
Dude, I'm ready to bingo, bro. So
who wants to kick it off here?
Do we want to randomize?
It's up to you. Yeah.
You know what? Since it's not technically a draft.
Yeah.
Hold on. I thought my phone just dinged. It's not technically a draft.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just. Taryn, since you're the leader today, why don't you go for it? Why don't you kick us off?
Okay. So,
And I'll write these down as they come in order, and then we can publish a bingo card
all right.
afterwards.
So this is not going to be in any order because I feel like all of ours are going to be pretty safe. I mean, we might have a couple that match up, but so just no order here. One of my predictions for 2026 is there's going to be a movie or a documentary about Elon Musk with like a famous actor being played as him. It's going to be announced or released within 2026.
Now,
So-
So it's like a circle jerk documentary.
Kind of, if you think about like the Zuckerberg movie or like the Jobs movies, like stuff like that. It's going to be like a documentary about Elon.
now, who do we think is going to play Elon? Do we have any idea?
Ooh, I have no idea on that.
Who plays Matt Damon?
I mean, he could.
I don't think he would.
I don't think he
could.
would.
He's the only actor that I can see that would look close to him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would. I think Matt Damon's better than that.
Yeah. So that's like my first prediction of 2026. Not any order though, just so
All right.
Brandon, what do you got for your predictions?
All right. So, I think we're going to get a new miniature pandemic.
Oh, that was actually close to
You
my.
fucking took mine.
Oh, okay.
Mine wasn't mini though.
With the way our current health system is being run, I think we're going to run into issues with people getting really fucking sick and
Yeah.
us not having proper vaccinations for it when the time
Yep.
comes.
Yeah, I could see that. People get sick, they go to the doctor, and the doctor's like, number one, we don't have the resources anymore.
Yep.
And, so just go die at home, I guess.
So
It could happen.
you did kind of take mine. Mine wasn't a pandemic. Mine was a measles outbreak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was coronavirus 2.
Okay. Very, very similar.
Babe, COVID-2 just dropped.
That was my thought. All right. Well, I'm going to strike that one. I'm going to highlight that
Yep.
in black.
I'm going to take my measles out as well.
Okay. Excuse me.
All right, Matt,
Okay,
what do you
what-
got?
What to pick from? I'm going to save some of these for later. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say a new death cult will reveal themselves by committing a horrendous act.
Ooh. That's a
So it's like
crazy one.
like a Jonestown. Something like that. We're going to be like, oh God, these guys were just operating and we didn't know about it. Maybe it's not a horrendous. I don't know. I said a horrendous act. That's pretty specific. That's what I'm going to stick by. So it's like, shootout or something with the police. Yeah.
See it like a Waco situation.
Yeah, like a Waco, either a Waco or a Jones. It could go either way.
Okay.
So that's number one for me. Then since we're doing it draft style, I'll circle back around for my second pick.
Yep.
What do I want to do? Taryn, I'm probably going to take yours. I'm going to say the AI bubble is going to collapse.
Damn it.
All right, well, that's one for mine.
Yep. we all had that on there. All right.
All right. Yeah, I feel like that's certainly
Yeah.
if it's not next
There's
year.
going to be a
it's
partial
imminent.
market collapse at least.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Even I don't know. There's just something about the way that it doesn't really help. I mean, it does, but Google searches were great before AI, and now you get the AI, and sometimes it doesn't tell you the right stuff. You know what I mean? So does it really help, or is it just an investment like Ponzi scheme type of thing? Who knows?
Yep.
Brandon, back to you.
This is kind of going along the same lines of AI. I think we're going to see our first AI generated movie, like a wholesale
Ooh.
AI generated movie this year.
I did not have that on my list. That's a good one.
Come out on like Peacock or something.
Something like that. Maybe it's not a full length, like 2.5 hour movie, but I think we'll see something that's just
Yep.
fully AI made. And
No human actors.
no human
writer.
actors, no nothing. Just
That's a crazy one.
I mean,
That's
we
interesting.
had that like quote unquote AI actress news going around
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
like a month or two ago. If you
Yep.
guys remember
What
that.
was this?
Yeah. There was a blip where there was an entirely like AI actress that was making the rounds in the news because I think you can license the actress out in movies or like commercials. It's just software at that point.
She just plays like an extra or something like that?
Or like a main character. Like
oh, wow.
yeah. And you could script her to do anything basically, just like program it. And yeah, it was weird. It was
That's
just
interesting.
yeah. That was a few months ago. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that.
No.
I think I want to say there was something like with a red carpet, like unveiling of it or something like that, where she was like in front of other celebrities or something like that. But I could be wrong on that.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing with the acting is just what is the point?
Mhm.
Like, unless it's to play a computer voice, you know.
True, yeah.
Keep real people.
Yeah.
Keep real people.
Mhm.
And even then, you know, GLaDOS was excellent.
Yes.
That's a real person.
Yes.
All right, Taryn.
All right. So, okay, I have a lot of good ones. I think there's going to be the first $1 trillion acquisition from a company
Oh,
All right.
in 2026, because I think the highest one is in the billions. I think there's going to be a $1 trillion acquisition, and the company that probably could do it is Nvidia. That's not saying that that's going to be on the bingo card is Nvidia, but I'm saying that's probably the most likely candidate because of all
Like
the money.
they're the one acquiring a company, or somebody's going to acquire them?
No,
for $1
Nvidia
trillion?
is acquiring someone else. Yes.
Okay, that's interesting.
Mhm.
That is an interesting
Yeah.
idea. So $1 trillion
Acquisition.
acquisition.
I'm gonna guess it gets shot down though.
Yeah,
Just a few
But it's
bribes
the
going to the
attempt
right
of it.
people.
The attempt of it though.
yeah. That's too much. That's too much money.
Yep.
That's 1,999 times.
No, no one should have that much money.
Nope.
No, that's money that if you tried to comprehend it, you just couldn't, because it's that much money.
Yeah.
Like
It's insane.
you'd never have to pay for anything.
They'll do the acquisition and then just immediately fold.
Just removes $1 trillion from the economy.
I think
That's one way to do it.
I think Nvidia is valued at 4 trillion right now, or somewhere in that ballpark. So
Good
they could
Lord.
do $1 trillion. Yeah, a quarter of their company.
What are there, like $5 or $6 trillion companies?
That's what I'm saying. I think it's
Yeah.
3.6 or 4 last I knew, but it could have went up obviously.
Right.
It's unfathomable about how wealthy that is.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. You know what else is ridiculous?
My
next
sex pick. Yep.
Yep.
All right. So this one's going back to kind of like Elon Musk. This is, I think, a good one. All right. A Starlink satellite, one of them at least, because there's thousands of them. I'm going to guess it's going to malfunction and deorbit back to Earth, causing some sort of property damage.
He just lands on somebody's barn.
Yeah, or a car or something. Yeah, it's going to hit something and there's going to be probably a lawsuit, but I don't know about the lawsuit, but there's probably going to be some type of property damage due to a Starlink satellite.
I'll put down $20 that it
it's
actually
been-
hits someone.
That's probably true too.
Imagine getting hit by a damn satellite. Oh, that'd suck.
I figure they've been up there for a few years. There's probably one bound to go wrong after, how many thousands are up there now.
Right. Yeah, there's like tens or hundreds of thousands, right?
Yeah.
Like it is bound to happen.
Mhm.
I mean, they can't all just deorbit into the Indian Ocean.
Yeah. Mhm.
If you control it, they can, but if
Yeah.
like you said, if it's a malfunction, if it's just one they lose track of.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's an awesome pick.
Yep.
That was not on my 2026 bingo
I,
card.
I would be less mad being hit by one of his shitty self-driving cars than I would being hit by a satellite.
Yeah, that's self-driving cars scare me, but that's that. We
What, the
can do that
Waymos?
on another show. Yeah, Waymos, the Teslas that autopilot.
Yep.
Not a fan. They're neat, but they're just not there yet, so they scare me.
Yeah.
You know.
Mhm.
Brandon, hit us with that deep pick.
All right. I'm going to say George R. R. Martin is going to die this year, coming year.
Oh, that's a
And we're going to
That's a
find
sad
out
one.
that he hasn't worked on Winds of Winter in forever.
yeah.
I'm still salty.
I am too. I think I finished the book, the latest one, Storm of Swords or whatever it was, like 5 years ago, and I understand why people are so pissed off. God damn. I mean, it's likely. It could happen.
I remember listening to
Sure.
those books like the first year, like 10 years ago,
Yeah.
and it's just nothing since. Nothing.
No, you would think. When I finished the book, there was rumblings that he was working on it, and it was like, but there's always that. There's always the article that's like, yeah, George R. R. Martin's actually working. I think it was a year or two ago. He's like, I finally wrapped up one storyline,
Yeah.
and it's just like George,
Come on.
George, come on, come on, George.
George, you don't have to sign up for every fucking project that comes across your desk.
Yeah, you don't have to do Elden Ring. You should probably finish your book. Just finish the book. Just make it. Just even if it's shitty, just do it.
Yeah.
Please.
I
wanna
don't
know
I
what-
don't
I
want
mean-
to see the AI generated Winds of Winter and Dream of Spring.
Hey, that could be the
Yeah.
movie that you were talking about.
Oh,
Oh no. Yeah, that's right. There are 2 books. He's writing 2 books.
yeah.
He's got to write before the It was supposed to be just like a 1 to 3 book series, and then it just kind of left his control.
Mhm.
All right, that goes on to me. This one, it's not political. It is going to be Xbox stops making Xboxes.
Ooh.
yeah, that sounds about right.
That does
That's
sound about
my-
right, yeah. Moving to handhelds, yeah.
Yeah, even if they don't, I mean, I'm just talking like no console at all.
Yep.
They've got the handheld now, but yeah, that's my prediction.
That's, yeah, pretty surefire one, yeah.
And what's
Yeah,
that?
it's,
What's that handheld even cost anyway? Like $700.
Yeah, they're not even like fully. They're ROG, no,
ROG
the MSI.
or MSI, yeah.
I don't know. They're one of those, but it's like $700. It's basically a Steam Deck. Or no, it's a ROG Ally.
Yeah.
$600.
Is it?
I do know the Steam Deck ones are going to
Xbox.
be about 1,000, roughly around
Yeah.
that price. So
The consoles,
Mhm.
the Steam boxes. I think that's a fine deal, though. I mean, for somebody who doesn't want to buy a PC, you're spending,
Yep.
$2,000 on a high-end PC.
Yep.
$1,000 gets you quite a bit anyway, and you'd probably be able to upgrade it. So,
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't think Xbox has been making the right moves for a long time to continue their console production. Somehow, I just don't
yeah,
get it. I feel like, and part of it, I don't want to say it's not Microsoft's or not Xbox, the company's fault, because they've just had some studios just not make very good games. But I think that also comes into the fact that they've just been acquiring a bunch of studios.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Arcane with Redfall, and
Didn't they get Activision?
what else? Activision. We all thought, oh, they got Activision. That means we're going to get a bunch of old stuff back. And
Nope.
they're going to take their time with Call of Duty, and it's going to be a super premium title. And
Nope.
nothing's changed. Nothing's changed.
Best we can do is $30 fucking Game Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to turn the heat up a bit on this next prediction.
Okay.
Now, this is a pretty specific prediction. If this doesn't happen, it doesn't count. But I have Russia will launch a tactical nuclear strike on Ukraine in a last-ditch effort to maintain control. There will be no intense retaliation. Putin will fall, and a power vacuum will ensue between China and the rest of the world to take power over the Russian government.
Okay, hold on. You took like 2 of mine here. So, one of mine was Russia falls due to economic collapse.
Yeah.
And then another one was Putin steps down. So
There is no
but
chance Putin steps down. There's no chance.
I think you can still put those on. Yeah, there's no
Nah, it's
chance.
fine.
You could still put those on there because it's not. Mine is the specific scenario that Russia
Yeah.
uses a nuclear bomb, and everybody's like, "Whoa, bro, what the fuck?" And nobody
Yeah.
retaliates because they're like, "We don't want to end the world over this."
Yeah.
And Putin is finally like actually like forced out.
That's what I
whether
meant, but
that's-
like, not really stepped down,
Yeah.
but forced out. Yeah. And I was researching just like 20 minutes before this podcast started, and this was the updates I was looking at where I believe there was the Russian prime minister like board or whatever was trying to force Putin out just as of last night. And then as of this morning, I think there was a drone hit the Kremlin or something like that. And
I've heard
Zelensky
conflicting reports. on that.
was denying that he was responsible. So that it's
Right.
crazy.
I've heard conflicting reports on that drone strike that they say it hit his home, but I've also heard that it actually didn't, and it was shot down like hundreds of miles away. And they're just saying that it was coming for the home to be like, look what they're,
Yeah.
it's a prop. Yeah. I don't know. Who knows?
You got to be careful with the propaganda.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a highly specific one though.
Yeah. Feel free to do any of those other, like the economic collapse, because that's not what mine entails. Mine's more like a power vacuum collapse thing with.
I
they're
hope
kind of
that
the
Russia
same.
doesn't launch a
And-
nuke though.
Yeah, I would hope so. You would hope so, because there is like a loaded gun that if it's just detected, it kind of all goes off automatically. But maybe it won't. Who knows? It's interesting.
$5
times,
they
right, guys?
fire off the nuke, and it doesn't even go off because they've been just stealing parts.
Yeah, blows up in the launch pad or something. That would be,
Or just, hits the ground and
Think-
just is a dud.
yeah.
Yeah. I think they moved some missiles to Belarus. I could be wrong though.
Damn Belarus and their missiles.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Brandon, we're back to you.
Okay. I think we're going to get a new missing airplane mystery sometime this year.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's not a good thing.
I'm
but-
partly saying that because as of today,
Brandon?
they're resuming the search for MH370.
Okay.
Oh,
But I think we're going to get
accidentally
a new
muted myself.
plane that just goes missing. We don't know where the fuck it is.
Yep.
yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's a good time. I mean, it's not fun. It's horrible because,
Yeah, it's
People
like
die,
200
yeah.
people just gone.
yeah, what was that? Malaysian Flight 230?
370.
It was 370. Yeah.
Who
We
knows?
kind of know where that went, but it
Yeah.
was so bad that
Somewhere in the
Who
Indian
knows?
Ocean.
everywhere. Yeah.
We could get a new Lost season.
Babe, Lost 2
JJ.
just dropped.
Lost to
The sequel is called
no.
Found.
Found. Yeah. The sequel, it's actually called Lost, even Loster. But it's like there's another island. I don't know. I'm not a writer.
Hurley shows up. He's still fat.
Dude, Hurley was my boy, dog. I love that guy. Everybody loved Hurley, though.
Hey, when do you think the lottery ticket numbers in the show Lost will actually happen in real life? Because it's bound to happen, right?
Have they?
I don't think
Have
so.
they happened? Oh. It's got to happen. Taryn, you should buy a lottery. Is it still like 1.8 billion or whatever?
No, I think
I don't know.
they won that over Christmas.
Yeah.
Ah, damn. Well, that's good. That's good for those people.
Mhm.
What were the numbers? It was like 12,
I don't
14,
remember.
23, 42 or something like that.
Yeah. I don't remember. All right. So my pick here. Oh, I got so many to choose from. Do you remember when we were kids and there was a massive oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico? Sorry, Gulf
Yep.
of America.
Oh yeah, the old BP.
Yeah, I think there's going to
Like
be
really
another
tough one.
massive oil spill just somewhere else in the ocean.
Aaron, you're bringing up nostalgia right now.
Was that like 2005 or something like that? If I don't remember
I think
exactly.
it was 2008.
8. Okay.
I think it might have been 2005. 2005 was
2010.
Oh,
2010.
maybe
Wow.
it was older than okay. It was 15.
There was one up in Alaska that was
Yeah.
also
Mhm.
those kind of. There were like 3 oil spills that happened pretty
Yep.
quick. But it's been a while since we've had to hear about an oil spill. That's a good point, Taryn.
Yep.
We're due.
Yeah, we
the
are
one
due.
We're due.
The one in Alaska was 2006.
Okay.
Okay, that might be the one you were thinking of with the 2005.
But I do
don't know
remember
what I-
the Gulf of Mexico being like a big
Yeah.
deal one. It was
Yeah,
bad.
that was the horrible.
Yeah.
That was, I think, like the worst because it was coming straight out of the well that
Yep.
they were drilling. It wasn't like a tanker spill.
Yeah.
New oil spill.
And then I'm going to turn it up the heat a little bit here.
Okay.
So my next pick is going to be North Korea is going to test an ICBM and it's going to launch in the air and it's going to get shot down by a different country.
It's going to test a what? What?
An ICBM.
An ICBM,
But it's going to be shot down by a different country.
and it gets shot down.
Mm-hmm.
Those pesky. I'm not going to say. I was going to say those pesky Koreans. We can cut that part out.
But yeah,
We'll leave it in. I don't
North
care.
Korea is testing an ICBM and it gets shot down.
Gosh, I could see that. I could see it happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're going to test it. Yeah, and it gets
Mm-hmm.
shot down. What are they going to do if it gets shot down? Did you see the picture of the nuclear sub they were making?
No, I did not.
No.
And
Yeah.
the last I knew was they tested an ICBM and Japan was worried if it was a test or not. So I'm guessing it would probably be Japan that would shoot it down.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
South
they
Korea
launched that
could.
rocket.
They probably could if they had to shoot one down because I mean just due to proximity, there's not really much warning. But Japan would probably be the best. They see it launch and then they can do something about it.
Yeah, and there's probably less political ramifications if Japan does it than if South Korea.
Yep.
You know, that's fun.
They don't want another nuclear lizard showing up on the base of Tokyo.
Yeah,
That is true.
tired of that
They are tired. Godzilla.
Godzilla. Love Godzilla. Brandon's the biggest Godzilla fan I know. I think.
Maybe. I don't know.
Brandon, what's your next pick?
All right. You know what? I think the steam machine is going to bomb.
Ooh.
Ooh,
I
that's a good one.
I kind of agree with you there. Yeah.
I think it's going to be way too expensive for the people who want a home console.
Yep.
The people who I think are even going to know about the steam machine in the first place probably already have a decent computer.
Mm-hmm.
And
Brandon,
it's
I
probably-
completely agree with you on all of this. Yes.
it's probably going to cost too much. Yeah, it's going to cost too much for the standard console person. They're not, even if they know about it, they've already got a computer.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Yeah,
And if they want
Go
to
ahead.
go with a decent high-end machine, they can probably still get one
just throw down,
for a decent
throw down a
price.
few $100 more.
yeah. See, when we were kids, it was a lot to ask for a $500 console for Christmas or whatever gift. And so having it like double that price, I don't think it's going to be in the market for like Christmas gifts or anything. Families can't afford that. And it's not going to be a like selling out of the gate at $1,000. That's too high. So
And plus, there's just, I think, the general economic situation we're currently in.
yes.
Right. The only pushback I have against I think it is, you're right, it's not going to like blow up the world. and like it's not going to be a competitor to like PlayStation and Nintendo, especially if Xbox stops selling. But my wonder is what Valve wants for it. Like if it's like a Steam Deck where they didn't expect it to sell like 100 million, where I think Steam Deck only sold like 5 million units, and they're like, that's fine. I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah,
I don't think this.
I
don't think this is going to be as dismal as say the Ouya, if anyone remembers
shout
that.
out. Yeah,
But
that console little thing.
I
don't
just feel like
actually
this.
love it. I think that was stupid.
It's going to be way too niche.
Yeah. My only counter to all of that is if they release like Half-Life 3 or Portal 3 exclusively for the console, then that would be their biggest selling point to it. But I don't see that happening.
No, they'd be shooting themselves in the foot.
Well, guys, that leads me into my pick.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I
God.
think this was one of my other ones. Go ahead.
Half-Life 3 is
Yep.
finally released.
Yep.
Nope. It's not happening.
I've holded out hope. People, I every time I listen to podcasts, they're always like, I keep hearing, it's actually being worked on now. Who knows? If they're going to release it, it is going to be on the Steam machine.
Yes.
I think.
But also, they didn't announce anything for the Game Awards.
Yeah, but I feel like you don't need to if it's Half-Life 3. You could do
They're
that
not
on your
shadow
own.
Dropping Half-Life 3. They're not doing that.
They're not going to shadow. They could announce it like a month before the Steam machine comes out, is what I'm saying, and people will be like, as soon as the pre-orders drop, they announce it with the pre-orders, and that's when
Maybe, but even then,
I don't know. You get like 20 million pre-order. Oh my god!
We're gonna find out it's been just sitting on a torrent site for the last 5-6 years, and we just never
nobody
knew.
ever looked it up.
It's probably not going to be. It's going to be that one first-person shooter MOBA game or whatever third-person shooter MOBA game that they've got. It's like Deadlock or something like that. That's where they found the hints that Half-Life 3 was being worked on. That's probably what they're going to do, but I don't know. I'm still holding out hope. I kind of don't want it to be released, actually.
I'd rather have Portal.
I mean, I absolutely want Portal 3, but the mythology and all of that behind Half-Life 3 just never coming out. I kind of like that more than it actually coming out.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then my next pick, this one's kind of depressing. A form of gun control will be implemented, which is, you think it's a win, but it's not in the way that it should be. It'll restrict access to marginalized groups and liberal-minded individuals.
Ooh, the reverse.
So-
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, you a patriot? Here, you can buy automatic weaponry. Have you ever said anything bad about the president or are gay or trans? No guns for you.
Yeah.
And that's how you start rounding people up in train cars and shipping them to Alligator Alcatraz.
Yeah, weren't they already
In other
talking
places.
about? Weren't they already talking about transgender gun bans here a while back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been in the zeitgeist. Yeah, so that's my pick. My two picks, Half-Life 3 and Gun Control. We're at pick 16. Brandon, for pick 17, what are you going to go? What are you going to do?
I think it's going to be an absolute scorcher of a summer.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
that.
the last like 2 weeks have been like mid 40s, high 50 or mid 40s, low 50s here in Iowa. It's, the end of December and it's just now getting cold again.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
that's-
we're going to start seeing shit in like the mid 110s, low 120s this summer, possibly.
So
Oh,
for the listeners that are not from Iowa, we
that's so high.
used to have really cold winters, but now I would argue that our winters kind of go like this flow where around Halloween where we get like a really cold week and then it warms up for about a month and then around Christmas or maybe around the week after, it gets really cold for like 3 or 4 days, and then it warms up again. So, and then it goes to plummeting down to like 10 or -10 in January.
Yeah, in January it's horrible in January.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but sometimes it's not. I don't know. There was a winter. I don't know if you guys remember it when we were kids. It was like 60 degrees through most of the winter. I feel
Yeah.
maybe it was like 2006 or something, 2007.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was really warm, so I could see that, Brandon. You're saying your prediction is up we'll get a temperature in like 110 to 120 degrees.
Yeah, something like that.
regular. Okay, I wrote that down. I like that prediction. That's a fun one. Taryn,
Ooh, so I got a few left here. The fun ones. Let's go with China invades Taiwan.
oh, this is like whiplash. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got China. Yeah, yeah, they are doing that military exercise.
Yes, they
right
are.
now, right?
Yep.
That's fun.
Gearing up for it.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen. That's kind of what people do when they're about to invade.
Yep.
They really look like they're about to invade, and then when they do invade, nobody's really surprised.
Exactly.
Shocked Pikachu face.
Yeah, they're all like, we told you they were going to invade, and look at them.
Yeah.
That would be real bad.
Yes. And then I feel like America is not going to do shit about it.
No.
No. I mean, it's just a moment of silence, real fast.
Yep. So that was a fun one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Hit us with another fun one.
Ooh. Okay. So I think I still got a couple of really fun ones.
Okay.
Trump is going to be impeached again,
Ooh.
Yeah, I could see it. Depending on how
especially with the
November goes.
especially what's going on right now. Yeah, I think Trump is going to get impeached again within the 2026.
Do you think he's going to get fully convicted?
No.
Ooh, probably not, but it might make him resign.
No,
think
there's no
it's-
way he does that. No way. He is not going to do that.
I'll give it a 8% chance that he resigns. Not high at all, but it's still on the board. It's still on the table.
I think he's way too much of a narcissist to do it. I think he's too
Oh, yeah.
scared that everyone else is going to go ahead and throw him under the bus to save their own skins.
I would say if they give him the ultimatum of prison time or resign, he's going to resign. So,
Yeah, pull a Nixon, kind of.
yeah.
Boy, I don't know. I kind of had a pick like this. I said Donald Trump will receive his just desserts in public, maybe not in the courts. So it's kind of like that. It wasn't necessarily impeachment.
Yep.
But my thought was like either it's going to like really come out that he, you know, we already know that he is way deeper involved than we even thought. You know, with things like him having witnessed people killed and
Yeah.
you know the documents saying that. But I don't know. That I would love that. I would love to see him impeached again. And
But it's pretty sad that it's already happened before, and I have to put it in parentheses for again.
it's happened twice.
Yeah. Who knows? Third time's the charm, right?
Third time's a charm. Third time is a charm. God damn. That's a fun one. You know what? We live in interesting times.
I would like to stop living in interesting times, please.
I
Yeah,
would like some boring times, please.
It was a quiet Tuesday, and ever since then, it's been pretty fucking not quiet. I'm talking about 9/11, by the way.
I didn't have to hear about Biden every fucking day for 4 years, and you know what? That was the happiest time of my life.
Oh, it was so nice, wasn't it? You would just be like, "What's he doing? Oh, he's not doing anything insane.
Oh, he went out bicycling. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
He just fell down the stairs. That's sad. He is old. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that makes sense. But
not everything needs to be entertainment. I don't understand why.
It doesn't need politics. I think politics specifically shouldn't be both entertainment or like a competition.
Exactly.
The competition should be, how am I going to make your life better?
Exactly.
That's the competition. It's not that though. All right.
So some major whiplash from China invades Taiwan to Trump impeached again.
Yep. That's fun. That's fun picks.
Yeah.
Fun picks. Brandon, what's your fun pick? We come into pick 20. We're on pick 20,
I
guys.
believe we're going to see some streaming services collapse.
Ooh. Yeah.
You know, they're just continuing to jack up the prices. People aren't going to be able to keep affording all of it. You know, I assume stuff like Netflix and Amazon Prime will still be around, but you know, the Paramount Pluses or the Peacocks or, you know,
Yeah, all the ones that just came out of nowhere because they were like, wait, we're like 10 years behind.
Mm-hmm.
All of those ones, I think.
all the HBO Maxes, they're just going to fall apart.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. That's... we're kind of due for it. I mean, everybody talks about, like, movies not being good anymore, or not good anymore, but, like, what's the reason you go to the movie anymore unless it's a super big blockbuster? It's because everything comes to the streaming service.
Yeah.
And you're devaluing. And a movie ticket is like $40 for two people or more. You know, if you go and get popcorn, it's so much money.
Yes.
What are we doing? When you can just stay at home and watch a worse version of something that you could pay a little bit more for. I don't know. I wouldn't mind. Collapse them. Collapse the streaming services. They were good at one time. Now they're not.
Yeah.
Good pick,
It
Brandon.
was more convenient than pirating stuff, but that ship has sailed. Especially when they keep introducing fucking ads into the low tiers.
Yep.
Maybe think about this, though. Maybe they get so shitty that video stores come back. Wouldn't that be great? It's not going to happen, but think about it.
I
guys.
doubt it'll happen.
You can go back into a store, just rent something based on cover vibes alone.
And they still won't have. They still will not have the one copy of what you want.
Yeah, that was the worst part. People forget about that. I
Yeah.
do.
Because it's out. Someone else is renting it. Yeah.
Yeah, they've got like 3 copies of it, and you just go in and it's not there, so you're like, well, I guess I'll watch Snakes on a Plane again.
Yep.
And that is what happens. Okay. I've got 3 more things. Okay, I think these are going to be my last picks,
Okay.
because we're going to finish off. This is 21, 22, 23, 24, 20. Yeah. Okay. So Taryn will have the last 2.
All right.
All right. So my first one is going to be, it's kind of related to AI bubble collapsing, but it's the AI bubble collapsing, but it's a different side of it.
Mhm.
Before it collapses, I'm going to say one of these AIs pass the Turing test.
Ooh. That's a good
Meaning-
one.
That it shows like it can disguise itself as a human. It shows all the human, what do you call it? Like
So
human traits.
for the listeners out there, there was a psychologist, I believe.
Alan Turing.
Yes. He developed these tests that were designed for a computer to fail. That would like mimic a human. And it starts off with like clicking like, are you a robot? Which that's obvious, where you just click the box. And then you go to the more sophisticated ones where like you do the capture checks where like, are you like you got to click the traffic lights or the bicycles. These are little images that pop up that you have to just validating that you are a human rather than just a computer, because the thought process is a computer doesn't know the difference between a bicycle and like something.
Mm-hmm.
I
think your mic cut out, Taryn.
Sorry. Yeah, I'll restart that. So the idea is like the computer doesn't know like the difference between a bicycle or like a photo of a bicycle or like a painting of something. So the more sophisticated the test, the harder it is for the computer to mimic as a human. So you have these little checks in place to make sure it's a human going to a web page or whatever site, so that way they can validate it for like banking or something important. You don't want a computer being at. So if they are able to pass the Turing test, that'd be problematic.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen. It's going to happen this year. We're going to get human AI intelligence, or something along those lines. And then for my next and final pick, this is for all the coffee talk lovers out here. Our beloved co-host Max will betray his spider lover by returning to his wife with his spider baby in tow, and his spider lover will never forgive him.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a very good one.
I feel like it's just only a matter of time before he gets tired of in the spider. So
okay.
bleep that one again.
Yeah, we're bleeping that. Okay.
I'll write the time code for the bleep.
Oh man.
All right, and that's my final pick.
All right.
All right, Brandon, back to you. Run it back.
All right. We're gonna need to discover the identity of a new serial killer.
Ooh, I like that one. That's a good one.
I don't necessarily think it's gonna be a new serial killer. We're gonna find out an old one that we've been looking for like 20, 30 years. Like a Zodiac.
I have a theory on as to how, if you're curious.
Go ahead.
So if you didn't know, the whole 23andMe or the ancestry tests, they take your DNA and then you can find relatives and you can realize your ancestral tree. Well, if more and more people do that, they can graph the world population tree, if that makes a sense. And so they can figure out where the DNA of a specific killer would be back in time at a certain branch on a tree. And so the more people that are submitting their data, that's how you're able to find the cousin's cousin of a killer or whatever. So
that is I think how we got the Golden State Killer or rapist or whatever his name is. Yeah.
So obviously that's the newer sophisticated methods of how to find DNA and use that as evidence, but because it doesn't even have to be the killer submitting evidence now. It's their family lineage doing it.
Right. Brandon, what type of killer are we thinking here? Is he the kind that does it for the thrill of it, or is he just out here just is he like a David Parker Ray, or is he a is he like a Dahmer?
I think it'll be someone who's doing it for the thrill of it, because I think they're going to be a bit sloppier with DNA evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're just going to leave it all over the place.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love the pick.
It's good.
Where's it going to be? What area of the United States? If you break it up, East Coast, Midwest, Mountain,
I'm
probably
Southwest.
East Coast. I'm gonna guess East
I'm gonna
Coast.
say somewhere in the Southeast.
Oh,
Southeast. Ooh, down by Florida.
Yeah, somewhere
like
around
that.
there. Florida,
I like that.
Kentucky or something.
okay.
I'm gonna say California. No, California's too. I don't know. Taryn, you said East Coast.
Yeah, East Coast. My original thought process was because East Coast has a richer, deeper history than say West Coast. Even though it's the West Coast is still old, but obviously New York City is really old compared to LA. So
right. I think I'm gonna go. We're gonna run the gamut here. I'm just gonna say the West Coast, specifically San Francisco. I'm going to say it's San Francisco.
Okay.
Bonus points if it's San Francisco. Or, bonus points if we get that part right.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's just a serial killer, mark it off, baby.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I like that one, Brandon. It's a good one. All right, Taryn.
All right.
Finish us off. Final two picks.
Final two picks. Okay. So I think an entire city is going to be destroyed by a natural disaster.
Oh, my God.
I don't
Yes.
know if it's going to be a volcano, an earthquake, a tsunami. I don't know what natural disaster, but I think an entire city is going to be destroyed. I don't know like the size of the city, but like I'm not like it's got to be a medium-sized city. Nothing like nothing like New York. No, like New York is going to be fine. Not that size. That's a massive size. I'm talking.
We're talking like in the 50,000 to like 200,000.
Yes,
range or
yes.
something.
Like a medium-sized city is going to be destroyed by a natural disaster. Yes,
It'll be
in
some
2026.
retirement city in Florida. You just get shellacked by a hurricane.
What's the Scientology city?
I
What?
don't know.
What's that place? The Scientology down in Florida.
I
No
got
idea.
Hold on.
There's a town down. Yeah, look it up, Brandon. That's my prediction. The place.
It doesn't have to
Either we're
be
silent.
the United States either, though, because like what's that city on water? I forgot.
Oh, I know. Venice.
Yes, like that could just flood in like sink. So
All right.
Clear.
We're gonna tie two together here. What if China has some sort of weather control device, and that's how they invade Taiwan? They just.
that could be. It could be. On our way to our bingo, I guess. It's-
Clearwater, Florida is the city.
Clearwater, that's the place. That place, that if it got destroyed, probably fine. Sorry for anybody in Clearwater who's not a Scientologist. But all the Scientologists, go ahead.
and
Take the tsunami.
Xenu
for
will
my
protect you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for my
Last
last pick, I think RFK is going to get fired.
RFK. RFK is fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
I thought
2026.
thought you were not going to say fired there. I was assuming something else. Fired is fine. Fired is cool too.
Yeah.
Catching
All right,
that
we'll
old
take
Kennedy
fired.
curse.
Yep. He's going to take a drive in Dallas.
No.
It's not going to come back. All right.
He's going to
So
be shot in
RFK
the
is
head.
fired.
It's going to turn out
I
the
didn't
brain was
say
already eaten by the
JFK. I said
worm.
RFK.
Yeah. Hold on. That's a great point, Brandon. But he gets shot in the head. You know how we lost JFK's brain? They're like, where is his brain? It's not there.
He's still completely ambulatory and functional. It
Oh
turns
my
out the brain
God.
worm just ate it.
Yeah. There's a worm just like with holding the controls. It's fine.
Yep.
I love that pick, Taryn.
Yep.
That was a great pick.
Do we have
Well-
any honorable mentions?
Also,
No,
I'll
I
say we'll see some more of those Chinese spy balloons.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's a good one.
More like UFOs, conspiracy stuff. We never
Yeah.
brought that up. Okay, the disclosure, full disclosure, UFO disclosure. That's my honorable mention.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Maybe we'll
Yeah.
maybe we'll see what they've been working on. I don't know.
Um,
Probably nothing.
I have kind of some obvious ones, I think, or semi-obvious honorable mentions. GTA 6 is delayed until 2027.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good one. It's November right now, and they've already delayed it twice.
Yeah.
Pretty willy-nilly. Yeah, and I could see that. 2027.
Yeah.
Having to wait another whole last year.
Yep. And I think there's probably going to be a major country that has a famine.
Oh. You're like, okay, city destroyed by natural disaster, famine. What else do we need? We need like, what, insects? You're setting up all the biblical stuff, Taryn. What are we doing here?
Well, hey, I did say like RFK's getting fired, all right?
We live
And I
in the
did say like, a satellite's gonna like crash. It's fine.
we do live in the Midwest. We might see a plague of locusts eat all our corn.
Yeah. That is true.
That'd be kind of fun, though. Do you think they would hand out flamethrowers for everybody? Have you ever seen the videos of, like in the Middle East, of people just flamethrower in a bunch of locusts?
No.
It just looks so cool. I don't know.
Yeah, Elon Musk
I'll
will
post that
give us
later.
all flamethrowers.
Oh yeah, Boring Company flamethrowers.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then another honorable mention I had was the EU is going to make a massive deal with India, omitting the US for like international relations. But
Oh, that's fun.
just to kind of shove us out of the way because, United States is not doing so great lately.
Why? What have we
Not
been
really
doing?
Cooperating.
It's more of what haven't we been doing?
Right. Yeah, we're not the humanitarians we once were.
Yeah.
Well, you want me to roll over what we've got for our bingo card? And
Yeah.
then for everybody listening, we will post a link or something. We'll make something. We'll post a link in the description. That way you can download the link. We'll have to figure out a way to get several randomizations of this.
Mhm.
That way not everybody gets bingo at the same time. But yeah, we'll post the link, and here goes the 25 picks for our bingo card. Number 1, there is an Elon Musk documentary, and as far as we know, Matt Damon is going to be playing Elon Musk. Number 2, we got a mini pandemic coming.
Yep.
Number 3, there's a death cult, and we only find out about them after they do something horrific. Number 4, the AI bubble collapses. Number 5, sticking with AI, there's an AI-generated movie. Number 6, there's the first $1 trillion company acquisition. Number 7, a Starlink satellite malfunctions, and it deorbits incorrectly, and it lands on somebody's property and damages it. Brandon said it lands on a person.
Yeah.
So Brandon gets extra points if that happens. Sorry. And then number 8, George R.R. Martin dies, and we find out Winds of Winter was hardly ever worked on, which is maybe the most confrontational pick on this list. I don't.
George, I'm coming
Kinda
for
like
you, motherfucker.
If you're not dead by the 31st next year, watch out. All right, number 9, we have Xbox stops making Xboxes. Number 10, I wrote Russia launches a nuclear strike against Ukraine. Putin is forced out. China it versus the rest of the world to acquire Russian nukes. That was my thought with that. That's why there's such a thing, because everybody's afraid of the big nukes there. Okay,
Yeah.
Number 11. Brandon said a new missing airplane mystery, which is really fun, also scary, but really fun. Number 12, Taryn hit us with that old oil spill. Been a while.
Yeah.
Love that pick. Nostalgic. Number 13, Taryn says North Korea tests ICBM, and it gets shot down, probably by Japan, maybe South Korea, who knows.
Yeah.
Brandon circles it back to the steam machine not doing very well. He says it bombs. And I say, fuck that, Half-Life 3 is coming out. It's going to be fine.
Half-Life 3 is going to
And I
save the
also-
Steam machine.
Yeah, it'll save it. Don't worry. Nobody else is going to buy it on anything else. It's only the Steam machine. Number 16, I say gun control for liberals and trans people, but not for the people who should have it. So, people who aren't registered Republicans on their voting cannot own guns, maybe something like that. Then Brandon says hot summer between 110 to 120 degrees, kind of an average. That's a fun one. Scary.
Yeah.
Number 18, China invades Taiwan. Ooh. Number 19, Trump is impeached again for Taryn's not last pick, but saying that. Trump is impeached once again for the third time. Brandon brings it around. Number 20, he says streaming services collapse. He says probably Netflix and Amazon stick around, but the rest, tumult. I say 21, kind of in defiance, but maybe in hand with the AI bubble collapse. AI passes the Turing test. And for my final answer of the bingo card, or my final submission, I say Max betrays his spider lover, and he gets tired. We'll bleep that one too.
Yep.
Number 23, Brandon says a new serial killer drops. And we all picked where we thought it was going to be. Number 24, Taryn says a whole city is destroyed by a natural disaster.
Yep.
Wild and off the wall, but if that happens, we can't say didn't have that on my 2026 bingo card.
Medium-sized
number
city, like 50 to
Medium size.
yeah.
Yeah.
50,000 to like
Now,
200,000.
does everybody in the city die, or does it get evacuated in time?
I think it gets
Bonus
evacuated.
Okay.
But it's still
a lot of
weapons-
deaths.
Yeah, it's still a lot of deaths. People don't want to leave, but yeah, still a lot of deaths.
Like the tsunami in Indonesia, like that was bad.
Mm-hmm.
But was that in Indonesia? There was one over there in like 2003, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. And for the final pick of the bingo card, 2026 bingo card, Taryn says, and I think it's a very realistic pick compared to his previous pick, RFK is fired.
Yep.
Yeah, we did it. This is what's going to happen in 2026.
Yeah. Do we get bonus points, like, say, if Trump gets impeached twice?
Oh, again? Two more times this next year?
Yes, we've had one impeachment.
What's the
What about the second
news?
impeachment?
It counts as
Hey, is
two.
there
We
something
get a free spot.
new?
Like-
Gets impeached again.
Yeah.
What's
So,
the news?
Yeah, if he gets
Say
impeached
what
and then
you want
impeached
to
again
say.
2 times in 1 year.
That's awesome. Well, I think it's time to say thanks for listening to Coffee Talk, everybody. I've got to get out of here and pick up my daughter from her grandma's house. I have been one of your hosts, Matt. I've had a great time. Taryn and Brandon.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
Thank you
Yeah.
for being here. You guys rule. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Crimbo, guys.
Crimbo.
It-
I think I said Michael. I feel like Mary Crimbo's a meme. I said like Michael Crims, something like that. I don't know.
Oh, you're not
I just
all there
brain-
anyways.
whatever.
You're sick.
No, I'm not there. But yeah, that was Coffee Talk. Like, subscribe, follow, tell your friends, yell it to your grandparents. Tell your grandparents about us. They'll love us.
Let us know what your guys' 2026 bingo picks are. Like, let us know. Like, we're very curious. Drop it in the comments.
Feel like making your own bingo card? Tell us about it.
Who's going to
We'll
die?
play. Who is going to die? Who is the next?
Oh my god.
Oh my
That's-
God.
God damn. Yeah. Might have to bleep that out too. It's
Bleep it out. We're gonna keep the part in though. Bleep it out. It's gonna be funny.
jeez.
Bye, everybody.
All right.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.